Kit contents: it has a pedestal, a bottle of resin, a razor, 3 adhesive bases, a syringe, and note there are 2 notches inside the syringe, one toward the back and one toward the top or toward the tip. Has a cleaning cloth, 5 or 6 of these plastic sheets, a push pin, and it actually comes with an instruction sheet. My star right here. The first step is to take your push pin and just try to remove any loose debris. So we need to clean it out, but we're definitely not going to use anything wet. And you need to do this on a sunny day, but I'm parked under a tree right now because the first part of this must be done out of the direct sunlight. Ooh, I actually got a big piece of debris out there. This is a bad chip. It actually looks like it's going to bust out and crack any second. Wow, so I think I've cleaned that up pretty good. And now I'm going to take this ring of one of the, it's an adhesive seal, sort of like a gasket. And peel off one side, and I'm going to center this around my crack. Okay, and push it down real hard. And now I'm going to pull off this other piece and put my pedestal on top. You want to arrange it so your pedestal, the stem, is sticking straight up. So technically, to make it easier, I could have put this tab up there, but it doesn't really matter. So let me pull this off. Okay, for me, my pedestal will be sticking straight up right there. Push it down real good. Okay, I've snipped the top of my resin tube off. I'm going to put the tube inside the pedestal, and it's hard to figure out, but you want to try to get 3 to 5 drops. 1, 2, 3. You just try to. This is actually a large star, so I'm aiming for at least 5. Put the cap back on very tightly. Now take your syringe, make sure the plunger's all the way in, attach it to the top. Make sure it's on there real good. Okay, I'm going to hold it down and I'm going to pull the plunger up. And it's a little hard. It takes some muscle here, a little bit. And once it's up, I'm going to twist it and lock it into that metal. There. Okay, so now that's pulling all the air out. And we are going to wait 10 minutes. We've waited 10 minutes. Now without moving the plunger, go ahead and remove the syringe to break the air seal. Put it right back in, down tight. Now lower the plunger. That. Okay. So you push it down and there. Okay. So I pushed it back down, and it's only about an inch and a half. And then you lock it into that top notch, or the notch closest to the back of the syringe. And now we're going to wait 20 minutes. It's been 20 minutes, so we've had 20 minutes with the syringe pushing down to force the resin into the star, to fill it in with resin. So the first step was we sucked the air out, then we pushed resin in. So now I can just take it all apart. Use your razor. And just cut all this off. And I have paper towel lower here so I can stick it all in there. And now I'm going to move my car out into direct sunlight for the last step. For this last step, you take your resin, you put just a few drops or several drops into the star, which I can't even really see anymore. It's actually hard to find my star. So put resin in there, cover it up with the clear plastic film, push down so it's smooth, and just get out the big bubbles. Don't like agonize over it. And now we're going to let it dry in direct sunlight 15 minutes to 60 minutes, or even longer if you're trying to wait until it's dry. So if you take it off later and you go, oh, it wasn't ready yet, just put another drop on, put another piece of film, and let it dry again. So after this step, we just take the film off, use our razor, using the flat edge to scrape off any excess, and we'll be done. About 2 hours because I ran into town and just got back. So I'm going to take off my film, and I'm just going to take the razor and just scrape. I'm only getting the very slight film of residue, and there is my repaired window star. So I can just tell you up front, it's taken a great deal of the refraction out of it. It looks a lot smaller now.